Hello. Hello and good morning. How are you people? What's going on? Pay no attention to the man behind the door. Why isn't Timmy allowed? I think you of all people would know why, Rocket. He's a hazard. Welcome in to the Mad Science Lab, where we are working on the future of GIFS. I thought Timmy was always the guinea pig. Sometimes you have to keep him clear. Keep him safe, I guess is what the word would be. But good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. How are you? How was your weekend? What did you do? Did you see a good movie? Did you have a good food? You did the PAX. How was the PAX? Was it everything you dreamed it would be? Did you saw Daisy? I saw the Daisy. Convention over. That's it. Shut it all down. Boom. Highlight. Hit high. Day one. You saw her on Thursday, and then you were like, all right, well, I'm leaving Boston now. I hope the rest of this thing works out well, or whatever. Bye. And that was the end. Played some Pokemon. TCG. Nice. With Seismic Daughters. Nice. Nothing to do here anymore. Goodbye. Nothing to see. Like a flash walking around with a purpose around the same large box. Yes. Was there a lot of different things from the east, from the south and the east, or was it basically like a copy paste? Same and different. Mind blown. How can those two things happen at the same time? I know. Science! Science! Well, let's make this. Hold on, let me line up. There we go. There we go. Like, that looks pretty good. All right, how do we make those two things happen? Science! Yeah. Wait, it needs more. Science! Yeah. That's more. Yeah. Science. Smooth like butter. Ah, yes. What was your favorite thing at the PAX East? Hello, 002 Bar. Good morning. Welcome in to the future. We got all kinds of things going on back here with all of the science that goes into making GIFs, right? We have the guy up there with the chemistry lab. We have this earth thing. We have robots. There's a robot here dancing. We have the heart and the lungs thingy. We have Rocket Man making cereal. Oh, God. Come on, Rocket Man. The morning is not all about cereal. There are other options. You could have an English muffin with peanut butter. Ash from Evil Dead coming to Dead by Daylight is up there from Wait, was it the actual Ash from Evil Dead? What's his name? Oh, I used to know his name. Oh, so it just gave, yeah, Bruce Campbell. There we go. Bruce Campbell Soup. Was Bruce Campbell Soup there? He's voicing lines for it. Was he actually at the PAX? He was not there. Oh. I thought by now PAX would be big enough that they would start having, like, celebrity people. Maybe the guy who did, like, Nathan Drake from Uncharted, or the girl who did the Tomb Lara Croft, the new ones, or, you know, I thought that maybe they would start having some sort of video game something's there. They could have Terry Crews from Crackdown 3. I enjoy the lab work being done. That science must be dog tired, though. Especially that one up there that's actually a dog doing science. Brendan Fraser was there. That's such a life of jelly. Don't you pull on my heartstrings. But yeah, we got a snail with a jetpack. We got a Bob Lob Lob is up there. All kinds of fun things. Charles Darwin in the upper corner. So yes, we are working on the future of GIFs. This week we got a new fish. The last one died. Apparently, you have to feed those things. And I didn't remember to feed it. So we lost a dear friend of the web show over the weekend. Little fish. He's gone. Unless, of course, I decide to bring him back and then he's alive again. But as of right now, he's dead. Blub Blub. Blub Blub he's gone. So now we're on to Blub Blub 2. This is Blub Blub 2 Electric Boogaloo. Trout. Are we naming him Trout? No, he doesn't need a name. Electric Bub Blubba Blue. Blubba. A black shit. No, that sounds like I'm saying erection. A black shit blubba blue. Oi. See all the sad faces above? I do see all the sad faces above. I mean, he can come back. I can actually make him come back pretty easily. We said he would get sad. Who would get sad? Wait, wait, what? If we give a name, no name. Oh yeah, if you give a name, you get attached to it. You can't do that. You can't name anything, really. You guys never should have named me. I have my mug here. I have the beaver GIF of space from the future. I have my skeleton for anatomical reasons. Frog statue is still here because science. Who dissected what in science class in like high school? I did a frog, and what else? A cow's eyeball. A worm. What's inside it? What is inside of a worm? Hey, good morning, Dustin. How are you? Hey, Rob Cam 3. Welcome back. Hello. What did you dissect in school? I don't know. Cow's eye. I don't even remember. I remember doing it, but I don't remember like what I learned from it or what I saw. But we definitely did a frog and a cow's eyeball, and I feel like there was one more thing, but I can't remember what it is. But I definitely remember those two. Dissected a frog, like that guy right there. Poop in the intestines. Ah, yes. Always check the intestines. Always check the butt. You learn that you will never eat fruit gushers again. Yes. I quickly realized that I no longer am in the mood for those kinds of things. We did a mink, squid, cowheart, frog, and grasshopper. My God, Lady Wani, you did so many. Am I saying that right, Lady Wani? It looks like Wani to me. We just did a grasshopper in middle school. Wow. Yes, indeed, Lady Wani. In Russia, in Mother Russia, animals dissect you. Oh man, Yaka Smirnoff will always be relevant. We had the option to skin a cat in high school, but I did not participate. You had the option to skin a cat? What? That just sounds like, was it a bunch of bullies like your age who found a cat that were like, hey Tuba, you want to skin that thing? And you were like, is it for science? And they were like, sure. And you were like, nah, that's okay. That's how I imagine that exchange going down. Thank you for the seismic harbor. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping spread the word of this science that is going on this week. No, they just got trucks of dead cats. Trucks of dead cats? I'm imagining like, boop, 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 boop. Your dead cats are here. I'm just gonna pull this lever. And then it's like, the thing lifts up, and then like all the cats just start tumbling out into the parking lot. Trucks of dead cats. This is what high school is like in North Dakota. You just have dead cats everywhere. Is there a dead cat warehouse? Amazon has everything. Have you tried Amazon Prime drone shipping a dead cat? It can totally happen. 100%. I also have a brain in a jar, as you can see over there in the corner. Whose brain? Probably Timmy's. I know that was rude, but I also thought it would be funny. Oh, you said it's not funny, but it's Timmy's brain. Don't tell him. And then, I have my embers there. That's like because I am a member of the Embers for All program. So I put some of the embers that people have so graciously given me now on the counter there for people to see. So there is embers in the corner. Oh, that's where I left it. That's Toofy's brain. I thought I didn't dissect anything in high school. You're lucky. I never enjoyed doing it. I always just kind of stood back and let everyone else do all the cutting. You always have to worry about the kid who's like, I'll do the cutting. Pass me the knife, I got it. Like, that's the one. That's also the kid you befriend in case things get weird. You were that kid, little Lady Wani. You were like, give me. Everybody stand back. Give me the knife. And slice it down. Open it up. All right, that's kind of boring. Someone draw that. I was always the one that was like, okay, yeah, I'll draw. Hey, thank you for the embers. Timmy's brain could fit in a jelly jar. I think that's a compliment. That's a compliment, right? Yeah, he has a big brain. My brain is a jelly jar. What kind of jelly? Grape? Raspberry? Lingonberry? Strawberry? Schnozberry? Peach. Good God, it's gross. Mint? I've never had mint jam. I really want to try it. I keep forgetting about it. And then also, they don't really sell it in stores. But I hear it's pretty good. Uncured bacon jam? Do you put fruit in it as well? Is it fruit and bacon? Because I imagine like a bacon strawberry jam would be good. Bacon jam. Schnozberry. Yeah, that's a dusting off the old Willy Wonka reference. How about you jam bacon with hold on, I can do this. Let's see if I can do it perfectly. I've tried. Here we go. With oh damn it. With science. 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 Man, it's perfect. Why, thank you, Lock Diesel, and welcome in. Do the schnozberries taste like schnozberries, though? Always. And the schnozberries taste like schnozberries. I think that's just boogers, isn't it? Isn't that what that was? Like schnozberry, like a berry from the nose. If I had one, I'd pull one out. But I don't feel one on my face. Don't know. Ask Wonka. Yeah, true. Nobody ever wants dingleberry jam. That's very, very true. Bacon or no bacon. Hey, Muffy, thank you for the tea. The morning tea. Thank you for the embers. I appreciate it. She blinded me, science. She blinded me, science. I never saw her coming. But my God, when I got my eyes on that blonde-eyed, blue-haired beauty, I knew I was in love. Science had legs like anacondas, but it was the kind of anacondas you wanted wrapped around your neck. And I knew, I just turned into like a film noir. Ah, yes. But today, we're gonna get into some Giphy gifts. Isn't that right, Brandon Frazier? That's right, I'm Brandon Frazier. Yeah, so we're gonna be getting into some Giphy gifts that are from the future. That'll be fun to see how people are pushing the limitations of gifts these days. So what do you say we get all that funness is started? What do you say? And we take a look at our very first GIF of the morning. Whoa! I feel like I'm there. Look at this guy. Good old Ice Age movies. These still hold up. Ice Age. Who told me? Someone told me that their dad, over the weekend, they were like, my dad loves all the John Wayne movies. That's his favorite movies to put on the TV. He loves the John Wayne movies and the movie Ice Age. Like, this was one of his, like, top 3 movies of all time. And I don't think I've seen Ice Age since it came out in, like, that had to be, like, 2000, 2001. I watched Ray Romano's stand-up last weekend. It was decent. Yeah, I saw that, too. It was his first time doing stand-up in, like, 15 years or something. I think he's done stand-up since, like, or 25 years? Since, like, the 90s? It was something crazy. Thank you, Mod, for researching Ice Age. And then there's like, how many? There's like 12 Ice Age in the movies now. He knows what is going on. Oh. Take a seismic harbor. Love, Death, Robots on Netflix. A must watch. I need to check that one out. I keep forgetting it. I forgot about that. I was gonna do that this weekend. Love, Death, Robots. This is like the 3rd time someone's told me or mentioned it, like, over a period of time where I'm like, I meant to do that! And then, like, 3 or 4 days will go by, and then, have you seen Love, Death, Robots? Like, no! And now here's another reminder. I need to just write it down. I've watched them all twice. So damn good. Darn it. Maybe that's what I will do this afternoon. I like stand-up when they talk about family stuff. Yeah. Because it's relatable. And things like that. I like the new Land Before Time. Is there like a new Land Before Time? I've watched them all twice. So damn good. Like all 80 of them. Huh. Let's take a look at the next one. Look at that Dory fish. Hold on. I'll be back in like 1 second. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're here. Nothing to worry about. There's a Dory fish here. I haven't seen any of the Ice Age movies. You haven't seen any of them, Rob Cam? I don't think you have lived. The beginning in Pixar fashion is truly heartbreaking. Oh yeah, Pixar loves the trend of just smashing your heart in the beginning of the movie. Like, I think like the movie Up, for instance, like that, the first 10 minutes of Up was the best part of the movie, and then I didn't really care that much for the rest of the movie. Like, they hit it really hard and really high at the beginning of that movie. And then, for me, the rest of the movie just went meh. I like really don't even remember it that much. But I felt like that opening part of Up was like its own Pixar short. It didn't need the follow-up. I felt like maybe somebody like storyboarded out the opening segment and they're like, we can turn this into a movie. But they were like, no, I just want to submit this as a short. It's just a short that's really good. And they're like, no, it's a movie now. Because, I mean, it was an okay movie. I do remember what lost me was the talking dogs flying airplanes. For some reason, that was my suspension of disbelief. And I just went, and they feel like they're jumping the shark, and I'm out. What is everybody's favorite Pixar movie? Let me know in the chat. I had a pun for this one, but I forgot. Oh my gosh, Seismic Harbor. Oh, Ratatouille. Brave. I wanted to like Brave, but I walked away. I didn't know any of the characters' names, and I could tell it felt like it was. They definitely you could definitely tell that like there were different directors throughout the movie because it kept changing like pace and tone and stuff. It didn't feel smooth. It was the first Pixar movie I walked out of and I went, I didn't feel connected to the characters, which was really weird. That was a hard one for me to get into. By far, my favorite Pixar movie is WALL-E. WALL-E is a good one. The Incredibles. What did you think about Incredibles 2? Did you like that one? Let me know. I'm really not a fan of WALL-E. I thought there's one thing about WALL-E that I never understood. I think I've talked about it before. Why are the humans in the movie, like, why is Fred Willard, who's in the movie as like the overseer person, why is it actual footage of him and not a CG version of him? Why is the Hello Dolly footage from the actual movie and not CG? Like, I had a lot of questions about that. Hey, well, maybe someone who's in here knows the answer. Leech? Incredibles 2 was good, but not as nearly as the first one. So, Tipsy's brother had an interesting introspective about Incredibles 2 as to why he didn't like it. Tipsy's brother is has kids from a separated marriage, and he was really mad that just because Mr. Incredible was watching the kids, he seemed like an incompetent dad. That drove him crazy. He's like, why does Mr. Incredible, why do they need to play the trope of the dad doesn't know what he's doing when he's with his kids? Why do they need to make it look like he was incapable of raising his kids or correctly? And that drove him nuts. He's like, why in, what was it, 2018 or 2017 when that movie came out? But that is such a trope. Like, he's there with his kids. His kids fight along with him and fight crime. He spends time with his kids. It drove him crazy. He was like, this is, he walked out of that movie hating it. Because he's like, I don't like the playing up the trope that like a dad cannot be in tune with his kids and know what they like and know how to raise them well. Drove him crazy. That is an overused, unrealistic trope. Yeah, it is. It felt like cheap and like not, I don't know, it felt like an easy out. They showed in the first one that he was not very involved as a father. Did they have to watch the first one again? I don't remember it. But again, I mean, this was my brother's, like, that was his walk away. That bothered me, and I had the plot figured out in the first 10 minutes, which let me down. Wanda is much better with the kids than I am, and I made that thing. Yeah, there's different sitting there. It's like, what if he was like an amazing dad, but he doesn't get to do that because he's always fighting crime? What if he's so in tune with them, he knows everything that's going on, but he's never, then they're like, oh my God, we didn't know this whole time. And he's like, I have been paying attention. I don't know. Something to like break up the trope that like the dad is not the better parent. Like he just bumbled around. But I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it, but the predictability was poor Disney writing. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I enjoyed the movie when I watched it, but there's not one where I feel like I want to like hurry up and see it again. Like I think it'll be quite a few years before I'm like, oh, Incredibles 2? Yeah, sure, I'll watch that again. Hey, Adjective Beaver! How are you? Adjective Beaver, not noun beaver, not verb beaver, not conjunction beaver, or normal beaver. Not verbiver. Ooh, verbiver. Brand change. Verbiver. It's what you do. Yeah. Herbiver. He's very into gardening now. Hello and welcome to Herbiver. Would you like some fresh basil? Or maybe some parsley? I'm watching The Price is Right. Drew Carey doesn't seem like he's all there. I think he should retire. Well, he's getting more, like, remember when he first started hosting it? And, like, his energy was, like, through the roof, and he was trying to make it more, like, fun and infuse some things into it, and then, like, everybody turned on him. And then it's like he pulled the plug and was like, all right, they just want Bob Barker, so I'm just going to be Bob Barker now. And now, yeah, it's like he's just trying to be Bob Barker. And now it's just it's going too far the other way. He's gone past Bob Barker. And he's going down the deep end. You know? Everyone who goes on the show turns into Bob Barker. Well, I mean, he's only the second host, right? So I guess that is a true fact. Everyone who goes on the show turns into Bob Barker. So there was Bob Barker, and then there was Drew Carey, and Drew Carey has become Bob Barker. So that is a true fact. They have to fight in Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore 2 coming to Netflix. I heard that, like, Adam Sandler had, like, a multiple movie deal, and that's why you keep seeing Adam Sandler movies on Netflix, like, once or twice a year. You're like, oh, there's another one? Hi, Shady for Sig. Welcome in. Does he make people reach into his suit pocket and grab $100 bills like Bob did? I always found that creepy. But I mean, like, I would do it. It'd only be creepy if there wasn't one in there. He forgot to put it in there before the show started. I would love something new and original to come from Disney and Pixar in Hollywood as a whole. Oh, me too. But the problem with that is they're combating all of the original content and stuff like that people are creating on the internet and all that kind of stuff. So they're looking for the guaranteed things that will pull people into the theater so that they can get money. Like that's what they're doing. So they have to. I still think it'd be weird if he was like reach into my shirt breast pocket and pull out a $100 bill and it's not in there, and you're just like, I think I pretty much just rubbed Bob's nipple through his shirt. But it's like they're going for what they think is going to pull people into theaters so that movie theaters don't die. So their safest thing for them right now, or what they think their safest thing is to constantly play with nostalgia and reboot everything. So people will be like, oh, I totally want to go see that in theaters. Because really the only thing that's bringing people to theaters right now is superhero movies and some jump scare movies. People want to go see scary movies where it's an experience within the theater because everyone's like, oh my God. And then superhero movies because they're big and epic and people want to see them on the big screen. But those are really the only two things that are selling well consistently. Everything else is so hit or miss. Because it's like, well, I could have just watched this on Netflix at home. So it's getting harder and harder for production companies to convince people to go to the movies to see something. That's what they got. They gave a guy a $500, but he quickly pulled it out of his pocket as the guy approached him. Weird. I mostly watch because movies. I usually watch TV because movies suck so bad. Yeah, I find myself watching less and less produced content. And I don't know the last time I turned on Netflix and watched anything. It was not like a documentary or a stand-up special. Are pretty much the only two things that I will watch on Netflix anymore. That's it. Everything else, I'm just like, I could be doing something else. Oh! Star Wars explosion. I think I would go see Hellboy because I've enjoyed Hellboy comics for the last like 15 years, 16 years, 17 years. I got into Hellboy a long time ago. That was probably the only comic book that I actually collected regularly was Hellboy. And then I thought the movies I did with Ron Perlman were really good. The first one was kind of a drag. You really had to know the series for the first one. But the second one, if you haven't seen Hellboy 2, Hellboy 2 was amazing. It was really good. They changed the tone of it and everything and made it more like family friendly and like person walking into the theater for the first time and having no idea what they're walking into friendly. Like it actually turned out to be a really good movie. I like Sheriff of Stranger Things, so I'm all for this. Yeah, when is that movie supposed to come out? Do we know? I've seen a few pictures of him, like teaser pictures of him in the suit, but I mean, that was months ago and I haven't really been following it that much. April 5th, I think. Oh, so next week. Nice. I didn't like the Ron Perlman movies. I liked him as a Hellboy. He gave him a good character, but the story felt so non-Hellboy. Yeah, the first one, I feel like followed Hellboy pretty well, but people didn't respond to it. So the second one, they changed it up. And though it wasn't like true to what you would see in a comic, it was still a fun experience for me. I still walked out going, oh, cool. And I went with people who had not seen the first one, and they walked out going, well, that was pretty good. I think I want to go see the first one. It's like, okay, go see the first one, but no, it's going to be a different tone. I wanted them to dive more into the lore of him being the harbinger, of doom. Yeah, if you don't know Hellboy, he's supposed to be the thing that creates the apocalypse. Is like his whole thing. And then he's struggling with that throughout the series. What else we got? Hey, speaking of Brave, here you go. Look at that arrow shot. It looks so real. Coming right at you. That's the future of GIFS. Hey, Deerfish is here! Welcome in, Deerfish. How are you, my friend? Yeah, he's facing with a decision between being a good guy versus a bad guy. Yep, the old good guy, bad guy idea. How are you, Deerfish? How was your weekend? What did you eat for breakfast? Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning, sir. We are just here working on science. Nanny TV! Thank you for the embers. Thank you. Welcome in. I had almond butter and grapes. Did you put the almond butter on the grapes? Or we I put almond butter on toast, and then I'll have a side of grapes. I itty did. I itty diddy did. You better believe I itty diddy did. I itty diddy did. That's okay. Typing is overrated. What else do we have? Oh. Take his hand. That must be Rocket Man. It's gotta be Rocket Man and Adjective Beaver. They're out in space still. They're like, take my hand. I have fins. Sue me. Take my hand. I'm gonna be the next Sandra Bullock. Ah, yes. Sandra Bullock. Miss Congeniality. Still holds up. Still funny movies. I thought the second one was pretty good, too. I always get nervous for sequels. What? Oh, Jesus. Morgan Freeman. Whoa. That escalated quickly. Wow. What movie is this from? Is this the one where the guy curves the bullets? What was that one called? Bullet Curver? Wanted. That's right. Bruce Almighty. This is from Bruce Almighty when Jim Carrey was like, there can only be one God, and it's me now. And Morgan Freeman was all, oh no, driving Miss Daisy. And then a bullet just went through the back of his head and through the front. God's last words were, oh no, driving Miss Daisy. I don't know why he sounds like slightly like Goofy from oh gosh, driving Miss Daisy. Oh yuck. Like that's my Morgan Freeman voice. Oh no, driving Miss Daisy. Gosh. And then blah. The comic it was based on was literally nothing like the movie except for the characters. Wait, are you referring to Hellboy or are you talking about Wanted? Was there a comic for Wanted? Wanted was a comic book movie? Whoop. Didn't pick up on that. For a movie that was like Wanted references still hold up today. Like, people still make Wanted references. And I was like, was that movie really that big? I I think that movie came out in like 2008, 2007, 8, something like that. But it had like a good impact. Goofy and Gomer Pyle as Morgan Freeman. That's when, well, gosh, that's when Andy Dufresne knew that he was going to be getting out of jail. Gosh. And that's Morgan Freeman. I thought that was the Butch voice. Butch's Goofy. Meow. Gorsh. Meow. Ah, yes, driving Miss Daisy. She has places to be. She's a very important person. You did that once and it scared me. Goofy? The comic is about a league of supervillains taking over the world. Really? Huh. Double Ping does a spot on Goofy. Gosh, yoke, thanks. That's so nice. Fun fact, Tipsy took a voiceover workshop with Bill Farmer, who is the voice of Goofy. That was totally a thing that happened. Hey, oh, hey! Buzz Lightyear and Woody. Hey, buddy. Hey, be careful there, all right? You can't, you know, you're gonna break it if you don't stop doing it. Oh, Jesus! Buzz! Buzz, you broke... Buzz broke my screen! Buzz! Hey! You gonna pay for this? Hey! Oh, dear God. What am I gonna do? And he's just gonna keep on going like nothing's wrong. Thanks, Buzz. Freaking breaking my screen with the future of GIFs. The future of GIFs are dangerous. You gotta fix it with Saya. You gotta fix it with. What do you think? We think about here? You think I can fix it with Saya? Hey, that was pretty good. Saya. Hey, it worked. GIFs, GIFs, and GIFs are dangerous things and should not be used by people under the age of 13. Let's take a look at the next one. Oh, Little Mermaid. Look at how real. I feel like she's really doing that backflip. I don't know. Is the story of the Little Mermaid okay with her, like, giving up everything she has for a guy? Huh? Does that storyline still hold up? It's been a while since I've watched it from beginning to end, but does this storyline still hold up? Is that a thing? The real one is quite darker. Oh, yeah. Disney loves taking, like, what was that other one he took and he spun and it was nothing like what the movie was like? That was another one. Peter Pan? Peter Pan was another one where, like, it's a lot darker in the book. Hell to the no. Yeah, this whole thing where she's like, I have all these things and I want even more, like, I need more and more things. Now I need this guy. I'm gonna give up my voice so I can have legs just so I can go talk to this guy. Like, it's pretty terrible. It's not a very good movie. And yet it was created by the generation that raised millennials, and then they blame millennials for wanting more and more stuff. We're like, actually, I think this is proof right here that perhaps you raised millennials to be the way millennials are. You just want more and more stuff. There you go. You guys made this movie, right? Thank you. Exhibit A. No, I bet they were all boomers. Yeah, it's the boomers. The boomers who always complain about millennials never take responsibility for raising millennials. I will say that. They're always like, oh God, millennials are the worst. How did they turn out this way? And you're like, well, who raised them? They didn't raise themselves. They didn't create the society they grew up in, now did they? And that's when I drop a microphone. And I go, mic drop, imaginary mic drop. Blame all the boomers. Blame the boomers. Yeah, a lot of Disney movies. I think someone dissected the movies and said that Belle is actually the only, other than her like attraction to animal men, is the only Disney princess that actually has a positive message of like liking somebody for who they are on the inside and not the outside. And stuff like that. And she like read all the time, and like she was the actual Disney princess that had a good message and was really the only one. While most people complain about millennials, are actually referring to Gen Zers. Well, I'm sure there's a whole argument there that we're not going to get into now, but that is totally science! Science! All right, let's take a look at the next one. Boom! Hey! Sherlock, a series that I never watched on Netflix. How many are there now? I think I've seen the first episode of Sherlock at least 3 times. Because there's always enough time that goes by that's like, you know what? I should watch the first episode again. That's fine. So I always see the one about the cab driver. And I've seen the cab driver episode like 3 times, but then I've never stuck with it and watched the second one. The first 10 minutes about 6 times. The movies, the episodes are so long. They're like, aren't they like 90 minutes a piece or something like that? I'm like, do they need to be this long? But I never kept watching it. They are movies. Each one is supposed to be a movie. I thought it was just like really pretentious TV shows. That was the idea, actually. Oh. Because I know they only do like 4 a season or 5 a season or something like that. But Captain America! Yeah, Captain America! But yeah, Sherlock is a series that I never got into. Kind of like Doctor Who. I never got into Doctor Who. Or The Simpsons. I never got into The Simpsons. They're just some of those like big pop culture things that like completely pass you by. What are some pop culture like big franchise things that you just never... Like, is there anybody in chat who like, I never got into Game of Thrones? Or I never got into Roseanne. I don't know why I chose that. Can't stand Game of Thrones. I like the books. Couldn't do Doctor Who either. Which Sherlock? Downey Jr. or Cumberbatch? Cumberbatch. Good morning, Captain Awesome. Yeah, we just had a Benedict Cumberbatch gif up from the Sherlock movies. I've never seen it. No. Who's your favorite Avenger? I stopped watching the Avengers movies after the first one, the superhero movies after the first Avengers, so I'm way behind on who's good. But the Hulk was always my favorite Avenger. The Hulk. Because I like the idea, okay, of the Hulk uses his ability, even though he gets angry, he uses his ability for good. That he was still a good guy. That was my favorite thing about the Hulk. Is he was able to, even throughout all that rage, he was able to help fight crime and not become the bad guy. I thought that was actually pretty powerful. I didn't think the Cumberbatch one was that popular. I didn't hear people talk about it until the last season aired. Oh, I've heard about people talk about it since the beginning and people who got hyped about it here and there. But it was on a very small scale. I fell asleep during Infinity Wars. Thor and Hulk are the ones I enjoy. Nice. Yes. I didn't see Infinity Wars or anything like that. I have no idea what goes on in those movies. Whoa! Hey, Jack Skellington. Welcome in. But I also don't have friends, so I don't talk to people, so there's that also changes things. When I used to work out in, like, when we were out, like, in LA and doing all that stuff, there was people out there who were, you know, everybody was talking about everything that was on TV and what was hot and all that jazz. This is a movie that, like, I want to like this movie more than I do. And I think it's because I didn't see it as a kid. I didn't see it until much later. And I feel like this one pulls a bit on nostalgia. It's like the Rankin and Bass Rudolph movie of the millennial generation. Sounds like a segment of the show, hot or not. Me falling asleep during Infinity Wars doesn't necessarily mean it was bad. Anytime I sit down and watch stuff on the couch, I fall asleep. So don't let me falling asleep rate the movie at all. Just know, I fell asleep. Must keep moving. Beaver's actually asleep at the computer right now. He sat down to watch this, and he's asleep. And these are all just timed-up commands that he's made that somehow amazingly fit into the conversation that we're having right now. Nightmare is gold. Beaver's a shark. No, I'm standing and working. Oh, you have a standing desk? Does your thing like pop up? Oh, I'm jealous. Winter Soldier was the best MCU. I saw your tweet. Did you respond? Why is your favorite Brendan Fraser movie Looney Tunes back in action? Oh. Hi, Cheshire Cat. I did not care for Alice in Wonderland, Tim Burton. Didn't care for it at all. But did you know that when it was in theaters, it was the #1 grossing movie of all time? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And that's why they came out with that second one, like Through the Looking Glass. They went ahead and turned that one into a movie because it broke records across all of the things. Was Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. Okay, bye, Rob Cam. Have fun playing Diablo. But, like, crazy. Oh, the second one was... I thought the first one was garbage. They kept talking... They kept calling the Jabberwocky the Jabberwocky, but he's not the Jabberwocky. He's the Jabberwock. Jabberwocky is the name of the poem. Like, it was little things like that that drove me crazy. The poem is called Jabberwocky. The character is called the Jabberwock. Like, come on. Get it? Just research a little bit more. Research a little bit more. Double Pink should have a cameo in Diablo. Just saying. Ooh, yes. I should have... And my power would be fire. Jabberwocky was that terrible mime dance group. Oh, that's right. They had like the white masks on and stuff like that. I remember that. Oh, hey! I love this movie. This is such a good one. Yes! Scott Pilgrim! This is a fun movie that, for me, still holds up. I do. I like the Scott Pilgrim movie. I thought this movie was fun. Nobody I know likes this movie. Captain Awesome said great movie. Peter Fish likes it. Carnival likes it. It's good. Yo, you freaking love this movie too? Yeah. This is a great movie. It did a really good job. 002, how dare you? I thought it did a pretty good job of following the comics that came out. Yeah, the music is great. I thought the graphics were fun. I thought the comedy was great. I'm not the biggest Michael Cera fan in the world, but he was like the perfect person to play this kid. And I thought it was a lot of fun. For them putting all of the books into a movie, I thought they did a really good job of staying true to the storyline of Scott Pilgrim. Because I read all of the graphic books right before I went to go see the movie. Like, I think I finished the last book. Oh, yeah, and Kieran Culkin, who should be in more stuff. He's really good. But I think I finished the last book, like, the day I went to go see Scott Pilgrim. And I thought it was great. You saw Sarah and Culkin live. They were great. Nice. You should see them, Zion. They're good. Right now, they're doing live shows in New York City? Right now? If so, that's... what an odd coincidence. Okay, I don't know about right now. Oh, okay. But, like, recently? Because I mean, Scott Pilgrim had to have come out That's probably like 2012. This movie has to be at least 7 years old. 7, maybe even 8 years old. Yeah, what are they doing for their live show? Are they just like sitting around and chatting? Ah, kitty, kitty! Get it, kitty. Oh, he got it! What is he batting at? It looks like maybe like a cat toy of some choice. Look at that! Boom! Look at those ups! Gotta teach those cats how to play basketball. Yeah, the cat has some ups. Look at that. Look at that. That is some height. Wow. That's crazy. I've never seen a cat want to jump like that for anything. They did This Is Our Youth. I don't know. That's a really attractive cat. Double Tuba, do you need a moment? Do you need a moment alone? This is for Double Tuba. I think the music is pretty fitting too. Yeah, just leave that up for a bit, please. Alright, there you go. The music is so calming too. It's crazy. I saw a video this morning of a cat carrying a kitten and scaling straight up a wall. My God. Yeah, it looked like the cat didn't even... I mean, granted, they may have edited out the part where the cat does this thing. And then, like, jumps and swings. You get that little butt wiggle. This is a cat. This isn't me pooping. This is me being a cat getting ready to jump. Cats can do anything. They defy gravity. I think we all know how Double Tuba feels about cats now. Cats are the mecca. Cats are life. Cats are heartbeats. Cats are dreams. Cats are child laughter. Cats are cats. People. It could be hugging you. Cats are kitty whiskers. Kitty whiskers are joy. Joy are cats. Cats are the future. The Egyptians knew what was up. Yeah, they're like, build me some pyramids and bring me those cats. We're gonna have a great time, people. Cats are a good, solid poo. Cats are birthday cakes. Cats are on oil change. Cats are the feeling after the perfect poop. Cats are your favorite kind of birthday cake, which we all know is birthday cake with the confetti in it, the funfetti with the cream cheese frosting. Cats are a solid oil change where they don't also tell you you need to have your air filter changed or your tires rotated. It's when you go in and you say, I'm here for an oil change, and they say, yes, that's all you needed. That is what cats are. Cats are life. You wiggling equals you hugging. This is me hugging. Anyone? Oh yeah, this is me hugging. Hugging's gotta be like this. This is the hug. This is a sensual hug between me and a well-known friend. Hello, good morning. How are you? Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Hello, hello. There's your hug. We need to give the cat hugging a salt lamp. Good old salt lamp. Ah, Wolverine! Very cool. Dumple, do you have any woman friends? Whoa, we're getting personal. We don't know each other that well. Wow. That escalated very quickly. Very quickly. Wait, hold on. Are you dating anybody? Why, Lich? Are you looking? Hey, stay away from my Dumple. I thought we were close. But I'm not like... I don't want to be on the front of all the tabloids. So Double Ping, you got any sisters? Maybe something with more eyeballs? Ah, Captain Jack Sparrow running away from all the pirates! I stopped watching the Pirates movie after the second one, and I think there's like 7 of them now. Throws away a BFF bracelet that she never sent Double Ping the other side to. You have to send me one in order for it to work. We both have to have a piece. Yeah, I much prefer 5, maybe even 6 eyeballs. There are 400 pirate movies and they're never going to end. Why? Because they make money. That's the only thing. If it makes money, Hollywood's gonna remake it because it'll get butts in seats. That's why we have so many Transformers movies. I'm gonna pushing through these because we are reaching our allotted time for today, and we still need to do a question of the day. We need a question of the day. So here is the Big Lebowski, the dude abides. And here is a dog playing catch with their owner, it looks like. Oh, that one's really cool. I like this one. And I'm not even like a big French Bulldog fan. I think they always look pretty crazy. Like, I like playing with a French Bulldog, but I don't know if I could own one. I like having fun with it, like, in the moment, and then I'd be like, you're a French Bulldog. All right, I will see you later now, French Bulldog, because I'm going to go this way, and hopefully you are going to go that way, and that'll be it. But I know they're a very popular dog type. Because Johnny Depp is Captain Jack Sparrow now. He can't be anything else. We saw that when he tried to be Tonto. Oh, we're back to the beginning. Okay, so here's the beginning. I'm going to cycle through these, and then we're going to do a question of the day real quick. So start thinking about what you think the question of the day should be, and we will get that recorded. But here are all the 3D Giphy GIFs for today. If you want to send me some 3D GIFs, you can send them to me in the Discord as a private message. What is a cat? That's a hard question to answer right now. What even is a cat? You can rent doggos if you want. Just love them. Just love on them and hang out for a bit. You can rent dogs? Is there like a deposit you need to make in order to like hang out with the dogs? Cat is everything. Cat is life. Cat is a fresh haircut. When you ask for it and they have you facing away from the mirror, and then they turn you around and you go, hey, it doesn't suck. That's a cat. Captain America. It's in an app? It's in an app. People will let you rent their dogs? That sounds like it should be the other way around. It feels like someone took the dog walking model and like flipped it around. And they're like, I'm not going to pay you to walk my dog, but what if I let you rent my dog? Huh? How about you give me $20 and you get to hang out with my dog? You know, if you happen to be walking around, you just happen to be walking around. Pretty crazy. Our local shelter used to rent dogs for Pokemon Go. Then they had to stop for some reason? That's so weird. Are you talking about the movie Wag? I never saw Wag, so maybe? I miss my cat. Oh, what was your cat's name, Carnival? They're professional cuddlers. So why can't we rent animals? True. But people will pay me to walk my dog? Try seeing if you can rent out your dog. Be like, here, give me $20. Here, go have fun for an hour. Bring me back my dog. Yeah, what was your cat's name, Carney? What was your kitty cat's name? Post a picture of your kitty cat in the Discord. Her name is Shady. She's at home. And I am not. Oh. Kitty cat is just hanging out at home and you're not at home. When I grow up, I want to be a professional cuddler. Maybe I'll also dabble in professional tickling. Who wants to tickle from a beaver? Who wants to tickle? There's so many things I could say right now, and I'm saying them in my head and then going, don't say that one. Nope, don't say that one either. Nope, that one's not okay. Nope, can't say that one. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm just gonna let that one pass by. I'm not going to get into that one. All right, but here we are. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here, and we have our gifts. So if you want to send some tomorrow, send them to me in the GIFS Discord as a private message so I can throw them into a folder, and we will continue the future of gifts tomorrow. We are going to record the question of the day real quick, so we are going to switch over to that screen. We will do a question of the day, and then we will get out of here. So, hey, Timothy, will you send me to the other screen? Can you send me to the question of the day screen for me, please? Yes. And hey, what do you say we go ahead and hey, let's kill that. Timmy, let's go ahead and just kill that music. There we go. Let's get a nice clean one. All right, here we go. Question of the day. We haven't used gray in a while. We could use Gray doesn't want to pop up. Why doesn't gray? What color wants to pop up? Any of them? None of these? None of them? None of them are popping up. Why none of my questions popping up? Hey, Timmy. Timmy. Send me back to question of the day. There we go. Oh, it's poop. Oh, it's poop. God damn it. It's poop colored. Son of a bitch. That's how he got his revenge. Messing up question of the day. Let's do gray. I haven't done gray yet. How about a gray question of the day? That was a great question of the day. What should my question of the day today be? What do we got? What is cat? Okay, there's one. Do I need rubber gloves for this? Gross. Gross. Do you want rubber gloves for this? April Fools? This question might not be the one that gets posted today. I should have thought about that last week. Because I'm finding that sometimes it takes a while for the video to process, so I'm trying to like get some in the bank. So this might not be the one. There might be one posting one from last week today. Why did you put that there? You spent how much on that? I vote for rubber gloves. I vote for rubber gloves. So I was like, I vote for rubber gloves. Okay, I'll do I need rubber gloves for this? Okay. Rubber gloves. Rubber gloves. Rubber gloves. Rubber gloves. Just gotta stretch it out. It's important to stretch out your thorax and your upper dorsalis muscles. Quiet on set. Here we go. How small can I get? I can get pretty small. Let me bounce forward. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. I'm Doppelping from Hello and Good Morning on Mixer. And here is your question of the day. Do I need rubber gloves for that? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, send in money, 3 easy payments of $3.99, and you will get a moon bounce. As long as you sign the waiver. This can't come back and bite me in the butt, okay? Bye! They're good? We're good? Like, comment, subscribe, but please do not send live animals. Ooh, I'll have to remember that one for the future. But please don't send me any more. It's gotta be, please don't send me any more live animals. It's gotta be worded like that. So people are like, how many live animals has he been sent? Like, comment, subscribe, but please do not send me any more live animals. I've reached my limit. I'm gonna send you one if you do it. I hope you like platypi. You know, something like that. I'll have to remember that for tomorrow. One more live animal. Is that how you? Okay, we can hold on. We can record one more. Let me change the color. I don't want to forget that one. I want to keep that one. How about yellow? How about yellow? Oh, what? This is so ugly. I feel like I'm on the desert somewhere. This is how I die. This is how I die. This is it, people. I'm gonna get evicted if I have another noise violation. Uh-oh. Whoa. What was another one we wanted to do? Drowning in baby poo. This is baby poo. You need more colors. I do. Well, I have 1, 2. How many do we have, Timmy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, we have like 11 colors to choose from. And yet there's still not enough colors. I also have to find colors that don't completely make me look terrible. Like, I think this one makes me look terrible. What is this? This looks like garbage. Make it like a PowerPoint. I went through and like tried to do it. The problem was I wasn't in front of the screen when the colors were chosen. They were just like, yeah, I think that'll work. Let's put them in front of gold ugly. Nothing rhymes with that. Like, it makes me look really weird. I do have a purple. I think this is the purple one. I don't think I did purple in a while. I think we did this one last week, which is like magenta. I could do purple. Why does nobody want to do the pee-pee? Purple pee-pee, purple pee-pee, purple pee-pee, purple. Purple pee-pee. Let's do, what should the question for this one be? What, how about like, what happens if it gets wet? Is it wet? I like the lean. I don't know why I make every question end with a lean. Whoa. Whoa. This one brings out your eyes. Oh, Lady Wani. Thank you. That was so nice and unexpected for me to be getting compliments at this time. Oh my God. I wasn't ready. Look at me. I'm turning red. Hey, yo. Is it moist? Oh, I hate that word. The word moist to me is like the most uncomfortable word. What's the word that like makes you cringe? Moist makes me cringe. All right, let's do a question of the day. What am I doing? What happens if it gets wet? No, that sounds like Gremlins. How wet is it? Why is it wet? Why is it wet? All right, let's try that one. Here we go. Moist. I'm not using the moist. Gross. Why is it wet? Why is it wet? Why is it moist? I'm not doing moist. Maybe I like pop. Oh, I know. I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna pop up like a vampire. Does that work? Like my wrestling entrance from VLW. Check out the VLW. I'm a wrestler now on the VLW. More Killimus. Go to his thing. I'm a wrestler there. If you didn't know, I joined the EFED. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got to make sure I clear frame completely 100%. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. I'm Doppelping from Hello and Good Morning on Mixer. And here is your question of the day. Why is it wet? Let me know in the comments below. Comment, subscribe. Just don't send me any more live animals. Okay? I've reached my limit. It's not funny anymore. Not funny. But if you do those things, I will send you a live animal. Hope you like platypi. Bye. We're good? Have you ever seen dry water? Have you ever had dry water? Well, I think that's beautiful. I think we got it, people. Feeling pretty good about the questions of the day. I'm glad we got a couple of them in there. But we are running like way over time now. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for the embers. I appreciate that. I do think it's very important that this non-partnered thing works out. As someone who is non-partnered on the platform, and we are trying to create something on the platform that doesn't exist, which is a web show on a mostly gaming platform right now, I think it is very important for people who also want to come to this platform and do something creative like this and break the mold, has a way of making some money off of the content that they are creating. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, I just got here. Did I miss it? I can do it from the beginning. That's all that matters. It is very, very, very important. And I'm not saying, like, go buy some embers right now and, like, toss it at my stream. I'm just saying if you're in the position where you can afford to buy some embers and give it to people, go around and just distribute 50 embers to each of your favorite streamers. Just do something small like that. Like, just show support for the system and that it works. I know a lot of people are thinking, like, why embers and why not just direct donations? And that's because donations can actually come back to the streamer and give them penalty costs. They can get chargebacks. So it can actually end up costing the streamer more if something goes wrong with the direct donation. And the embers actually defers that charge to Mixer instead of to the streamer. So the streamer is actually going to be making the money that you are sending them, and the chargeback is going to be deferred to Mixer. So Tipsy made me send this. He is a mean boss. Thank you. Thank you guys for the embers. Thank you. And it's very, 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 very important, because right now the longevity for a streamer is 90 days. And it is more important than ever that streamers have a way to be supported in the very beginning before while they're still like finding their feet, and they have a way for people to support them and encourage them to keep going. Because believe it or not, this show, as of today, April 1st, this little web show has been on Mixer for 5 months. 5 months. Pretty crazy, right? Do you want the lightning bolts? No, don't, no, the lightning bolts, I don't need the lightning bolts. Lightning bolts don't do anything for this month. But yeah, it's been here for 5 months. And if you look at like the number down below, right? Like, it's at what, like not even 550? And that's, let's see, Tipsy has been streaming for almost 7 months. Thursday will be 7 months. Today is 5 months for this little show. And there's maybe 550, just shy of 550 down there, I think. And that's less than 100 followers a month. At the rate the show is growing, Tipsy can apply for partner in 2 years. So even if you can't afford embers to send embers, well, thank you guys for sending the embers. I wasn't planning on this being the outcome of this, but if you can give embers, if you're in a position where you're like, I love this show and I want to support it, but I can't give embers, the next best thing you can do is tell your friends about it. It is to engage with the social media posts. You see something on Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot. If you're on Twitter, just like a post or comment on a post or retweet it. Retweet the going live tweet so that people can click on the link and go to it and all that kind of stuff. It's because every time you interact with a tweet on Twitter, it increases the algorithm chance of it showing up in someone else's feed. So push those things and help get the word out, because not a lot of people who are going to be creating stuff like this are going to have the patience to stick with it. And it could be something really cool that you love and you enjoy and you want it to be around. And the hard part is, from a viewing standpoint, is you have to help them push the initiative of making it a regular thing, or it could go away because they could just be like, well, this isn't worth my time. So help them out. But you have a strong quality over quantity factor, though. Yeah, not a lot of people are going to have production value like this, and it's not just me anymore. Like now there's even more people involved. That whole starting soon screen, which I will show you again real quick. It'll be a starting soon screen all week, but this starting soon screen was made by Darkside, who made the fishing starting soon screen last week and made my new offline logo, and he made the GIF of Dumble Ping with the trout, and then Sleek Mouse is doing a lot of the design work on the backgrounds for this and stuff like that. Like, there are now more and more people getting involved in this. It's not just Tipsy anymore or just us doing the show. So yeah, he did a dab. There's a dab. I can do dab. We are straight up running things like South Park up in here. Pretty much. I would love to know how much more in embers have been bought since they started this. I would too. I don't know if they'll ever release that information, but it is very important right now that this month is a strong month, because I do believe that being a non-partnered streamer and being one for 7 months, I think it is very important for people to have a way to help contribute to the stream from the beginning. That's what I'm going to say about that. So if you can afford embers, buy the one for $2 or $7.50 or whatever the different tiers are. Find the tier that fits within your budget and just go around and to all of your favorite streamers and give them like 50. I think 50 embers is the lowest you can get, which is 50 cents. The streamer gets 1 penny for every ember. So 50 is 50 cents, 250 is $2.50, stuff like that. So just go around and just distribute that. Just as a way of saying thank you and to, show Mixer that this is something that you support and you would do in the future if the option were still there, and maybe you're in a better financial situation to do so. You know, be like, I want to be able to do this in the future. I want to be able to support streamers that I love. So go do that. I know that Daisy Days is part of the Embers for All, Undrawing Leech. It's Toofy who's in here. If you're in here and you're part of the Embers program, just like raise your hand, like, and just let people know, because there's a lot of people. Socket Monk, I know, is part of it, and Captain Erock, and Dwalin, I believe, and I think Sif. There's Mork. Yeah, there's so many people. So just look for the Embers for All stuff and go give them to those streamers and make this thing work. And Tipsy Roo, who'll be back this afternoon. Right now, What the Box is winning for community night. If you want to weigh in on what we'll be playing tonight, the tweet is pinned at the top of his Twitter. But right now, it's What the Box, which Daisy introduced Tipsy to last week. So we're gonna try it's only $5 on Steam. So if you have a PC and you want to join in tonight, it's only $5 to play What the Box, and it's pretty fun. Look it up. But I'm gonna get out of here. We are way over time. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening to my rant about Embers. I hope you guys go out there and show the support for the system and make this thing work. I mean, I imagine in the end, Mixer's going to make a minimum number of followers before you can start sending Embers, because I think it would be an issue if they were like just giving people the ability to make Embers from the beginning. The paperwork would be a nightmare, because if people don't want to stick around and be a pain in the butt. But I can imagine them being like, okay, if you can make it to 300 followers, you can start getting Embers or something like that. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But go out there and support. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. You all are awesome people. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow morning, and we will hang out and look at more GIFs. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. I need to fade out. Yeah, you just push the fade out button and I disappear. Oh wait, I'm already gone. Bye! I'll find somebody to host.